What if I told you there are places on Earth so mind-blowing? They look completely fake. From burning pits of fire and rainbow-colored rivers to crystal caves straight out of science fiction, these places will make you question what's real and what's not. Get ready to explore 15 unbelievable locations that seem impossible, but actually exist. Number 15. Caño Cristales, Colombia. Caño Cristales is a small branch of the Guayabero River in Colombia, but because of its rare plant life, it's often known as the most beautiful river on Earth. Its rapid waters flow through an area that lies between the Amazon rainforest, the Andes, and the eastern Llanos, and the water is almost completely transparent. The riverbed is filled with natural holes and grooves formed by rocks grinding against the bedrock over time, creating perfect spots for a plant called Macarinia clavigera to thrive. During the summer, this plant turns a brilliant shade of red, while other species add tones of yellow, green, blue, and black. It's no surprise this mesmerizing river is lovingly called the liquid rainbow, a place so extraordinary that even those who see it in person struggle to believe it's real. Number 14. The Gates of Hell, Turkmenistan. In 1971, a group of Soviet geologists in Turkmenistan were drilling for gas when their rig collapsed into a huge underground cavern. Gas began leaking out, so they set it on fire to burn off safely. They thought it would stop in a few days, but that was more than 50 years ago. The crater, now called the Gates of Hell, is still burning today. It's about 230 feet wide and glows constantly in the middle of the Karakum Desert, lighting up the night sky with an eerie orange flame. Number 13. Naica Mine, Mexico. What's the largest crystal you've ever seen? No matter what you imagine, it's nothing compared to the colossal crystals discovered near Naica in Chihuahua, Mexico. Back in 1910, miners stumbled upon a cavern about 390 feet underground, later named the Cave of Swords, filled with dazzling gypsum crystals measuring over 3 feet long. But the real marvel came nearly 90 years later when another mining team uncovered the giant crystal cave, buried 980 feet beneath the surface. This hidden wonder had once been submerged in mineral-rich hot water, the perfect environment for crystals to grow undisturbed for thousands of years. The largest crystal ever found there stretches an astonishing 39 feet in length, 13 feet in width, and is estimated to weigh around 55 tons, the biggest known natural crystal on Earth. However, the cave is far from hospitable. With temperatures soaring to 136 degrees Fahrenheit, 58 degrees Celsius, and humidity levels near 99%, anyone entering can survive only about 10 minutes without specialized protective gear. Tragically, after an incident where a thief attempted to steal a crystal and died from suffocation, authorities sealed off the site permanently. The cave has since been reflooded to help preserve the crystals, allowing them to continue growing in silence deep beneath the surface until technology one day makes safe exploration possible again. Number 12. Fly Geyser, Nevada, USA. Fly Geyser looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's actually located just 20 miles north of the small town of Gerlach, Nevada. Despite its otherworldly appearance, this colorful geothermal wonder wasn't formed naturally. It's the result of a human accident. In 1916, a well was drilled in hopes of finding water for irrigation, but the project was quickly abandoned when the water turned out to be near boiling due to underground geothermal activity. Over time, mineral deposits began to build up around the opening, forming a small mound. Decades later, in 1964, an energy company drilled another well nearby, but when the water wasn't hot enough for their purposes, they left it too. And from this second well, the current geyser was born. Today, Fly Geyser stands about 25 to 30 feet tall and continuously spouts water up to 5 feet into the air through several vents. The surrounding 74-acre area has been shaped by mineral terraces and shallow pools, each shimmering with vivid colors created by thermophilic algae and the water's high silica content. With temperatures around 200 degrees Fahrenheit, the geyser even produces quartz, a process that normally takes thousands of years in other environments. Though there are a few smaller similar geysers nearby, none match the size, color, or surreal beauty of Fly Geyser, making it a truly one-of-a-kind wonder found nowhere else on Earth. Number 11. Richat Structure, Mauritania. Commonly referred to as the Eye of Africa, the Richat structure is a mesmerizing geological formation located near the small town of Ouaddaine in Mauritania. This massive, circular feature spans about 25 miles across and consists of exposed layers of rock arranged in concentric rings, resembling a gigantic bullseye in the middle of the desert. It's one of the most easily recognizable landmarks from space, yet from ground level, it's surprisingly difficult to detect, blending almost seamlessly into the surrounding landscape. Since its discovery in the 1930s, scientists have debated how it formed. Early theories suggested it was the result of a meteorite impact, but the absence of heat-altered rock disproved that idea. The current understanding is that the eye was shaped over millions of years through the gradual erosion of softer rock layers, likely formed when the area was once underwater. Why this erosion occurred in such a perfect circular pattern, however, remains a mystery. The structure's ridges and valleys trace the circular layers beautifully, and archaeological discoveries around the site show that humans have inhabited the area for hundreds of thousands of years. Stone Age tools and spearheads have been unearthed nearby. Curiously, none have been found at the center of the formation, ruling out theories that it might have been an ancient mining site. Because of its geological and historical significance, many experts are now advocating for the Richat structure to be designated as a protected site, ensuring future generations can study this mysterious wonder and perhaps uncover its true origin. Number 10. Lake Baikal, Russia. Situated in southern Siberia, Lake Baikal holds the title of the world's largest freshwater lake, containing nearly 1/4 of all the Earth's unfrozen surface freshwater. Plunging to a depth of 5,387 feet, it's also the deepest and, at around 25 million years old, the oldest known lake on the planet. The area surrounding Baikal teems with life, supporting diverse species of plants and animals, as well as numerous local communities. But what truly makes this lake extraordinary is the surreal transformation it undergoes in winter. When it freezes, powerful winds sweep across the valley-shaped basin, sculpting astonishing natural ice formations. Methane bubbles become trapped beneath the surface, while layers of ice melt, refreeze, and fuse into mesmerizing crystal patterns. Even rocks can appear balanced atop frozen pedestals. During this season, Lake Baikal becomes a tranquil, glass-like wonderland, one of the most peaceful and visually stunning places on Earth, and a destination that feels almost magical. Number 9. Stone Forest, Madagascar. Madagascar is often celebrated for its incredible biodiversity, but its landscapes are just as awe-inspiring, and none more so than the Stone Forest, located within the Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park. This otherworldly terrain began hundreds of millions of years ago as a shallow lagoon, where layers of limestone gradually accumulated on the seabed. Over time, tectonic movements pushed these formations above sea level, and as the waters receded, centuries of monsoon rains and groundwater erosion carved the exposed limestone into a maze of towering spires and deep canyons. The result is the world's largest stone forest, a dramatic labyrinth of razor-sharp pinnacles, some reaching up to 2,600 feet high. Its Malagasy name translates to "the place where one cannot walk barefoot," which is a fitting warning. The jagged limestone formations are so sharp they can easily slice through skin or gear, making any exploration of this natural wonder both breathtaking and perilous. Number 8. The Crooked Forest, Poland. Hidden near the town of Gryfino in Poland lies a mysterious grove that has baffled scientists and visitors for decades, the Crooked Forest. Within this peculiar woodland stand around 400 pine trees that, unlike normal ones, have grown with a sharp, uniform curve at their bases before straightening upward again. Believed to have been planted in the 1930s when the area was part of Germany, these trees all bend northward in the same direction for several feet before resuming their vertical growth. The reason behind this unusual shape remains unknown. Some believe it was intentionally done by humans using specific tools or techniques for timber shaping, while others think it might have been caused by a natural event, such as a heavy snowfall or strong windstorm during the tree's early years. However, with no historical records to confirm either explanation, the true cause of this strange phenomenon may forever remain a mystery. Number 7. Red Beach, Panjin, China. China is home to countless breathtaking natural wonders, but few are as striking as the Red Beach in Panjin. Located near the mouth of the Liaohe River, this unique landscape owes its vibrant crimson color to the Sueda salsa plant, one of the few species able to thrive in the area's highly alkaline soil. During autumn, these plants turn a brilliant shade of red, transforming the shoreline into a scene that looks almost otherworldly, as if it were a glimpse of Mars covered in scarlet vegetation. The Red Beach is not only visually stunning, but also ecologically important. It forms the world's largest wetland area and includes Asia's biggest reed marsh. This protected reserve supports a rich ecosystem, serving as a habitat for over 260 bird species and more than 400 other types of wildlife, including the endangered red-crowned crane and the rare black-mouthed gull. Number 6. Lake Retba, Senegal. Located on the northwest coast of Africa, about 18 miles northeast of Senegal's capital, Dakar, lies the remarkable Lake Retba, a body of water unlike any other in the world. Known for its striking pink color, the lake owes this hue to its exceptionally high salt concentration, which allows Dunaliella salina algae to flourish. These microorganisms produce a vivid red pigment, giving the water its rosy, almost surreal appearance. The color is especially intense during the dry season, from November to June, and is beautifully enhanced by the magenta-tinted vegetation surrounding the lake. Beyond its beauty, Lake Retba plays a vital economic role. Thousands of locals depend on harvesting and selling its salt deposits, as well as fishing in its waters. However, because of the lake's extreme salinity, the fish here grow to only about a quarter of the size they would reach in normal freshwater environments. Number 5. Mount Roraima, Venezuela. We're accustomed to natural formations with uneven, irregular shapes, but Mount Roraima in Venezuela defies that expectation with its strikingly geometric appearance. This extraordinary tabletop mountain features a nearly square-shaped summit covering about 12 square miles, bordered by sheer cliffs that rise approximately 1,300 feet high. It sits at the tri-border point of Venezuela, Guyana, and Brazil, and has deep cultural and spiritual significance for the local Piman and Kapan tribes, who believe it to be the remains of a massive tree that once bore all the world's fruits and vegetables. Its dramatic, seemingly unscalable cliffs have sparked countless legends and inspired famous works of fiction, including Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World and the iconic Paradise Falls in Pixar's Up. Number 4. Grand Prismatic Spring, Wyoming, USA. The breathtaking Grand Prismatic Spring, located in Yellowstone National Park, is the largest hot spring in the United States. Spanning about 370 feet across, even wider than a football field, and plunging to depths of around 160 feet, it's large enough to hold a 10-story building. The spring is continuously supplied by a fissure beneath its surface, releasing nearly 560 gallons of water every minute. With temperatures averaging around 160 degrees Fahrenheit, it creates a perfect environment for heat-loving microbes that produce its iconic rainbow-like hues. Depending on the season, the vibrant rings shift in color, showcasing brilliant shades of red, orange, yellow, green, and deep blue, making it one of the most visually stunning natural wonders in the world. Number 3. Tianzi Mountains, China. Located in China's Hunan province, the Tianzi Mountains are among the most extraordinary natural formations on Earth. Spanning roughly 17,000 acres, these striking peaks are composed of quartz sandstone and began forming nearly 400 million years ago. Over time, natural erosion sculpted them into slender, towering pillars that soar up to 3,976 feet high. The name Tianzi comes from a local legend about a farmer who rebelled against a cruel ruler and declared himself the son of heaven. When a blanket of mist settles over the landscape, the mountains take on a mysterious, almost otherworldly appearance, so mesmerizing that they inspired the floating mountains seen in the movie Avatar. Today, they stand as one of China's most visited and awe-inspiring tourist attractions. Number 2. Glowworm Cave, New Zealand. New Zealand is renowned for its breathtaking natural beauty, from towering mountains to deep valleys and majestic glaciers. Yet hidden beneath the surface lies something straight out of a fantasy, a network of caves that glow like a starry sky. These caves are inhabited by glowworms, the larval stage of a fungus gnat species found only in New Zealand. Locally called titiwai, meaning reflected over water, These creatures produce a soft blue-green light through a chemical reaction between an enzyme called luciferase and a molecule known as luciferin. The glow is used to lure in prey, but for visitors, it creates a truly enchanting experience, a magical boat journey through a glittering underground wonder that feels almost otherworldly. Number 1. Underwater Waterfall, Mauritius. Mauritius is famous for its stunning beaches and crystal-clear waters, but at the island's southwest tip lies a mind-bending sight, what looks like an underwater waterfall. Despite its appearance, this isn't a real cascade of water. It's a remarkable optical illusion created by the island's unique seafloor structure. Mauritius rests on an ocean shelf that's around 500 feet deep, but just beyond that edge, the seabed suddenly drops to nearly 2.5 miles. What seems like water plunging into the depths is actually sand and silt being swept over the shelf by ocean currents, giving the mesmerizing illusion of a massive underwater waterfall.